If you're against finding ways to mine in a safe manner, you might as well be for war. We now know all that we need to get to a net zero world, materials like this, and we are in very, very short supply. We are not going to be able to reach those goals without doing something differently. As a scrap metal processor, we are a big part of this solution. However, if we recycle every single piece of copper or nickel that's above the ground, we still will not have enough to meet the demands of the future. S&P Global just put a report out. They see copper demand doubling in the next 12 years. 12 years is a blink of an eye. At that rate, we will be in a deficit of 10 million metric tons of copper if we have all these initiatives that demand all of it. Nickel is a similar story. Nickel's needed in batteries, and it's also an element of stainless steel. That metal also will be in huge deficiencies unless we do something that is not above the ground. And that's simply addressing the worldwide shortfall. It's not very comforting to see where most of the capacity for mining and processing is. As you can see from this list, it's lots of China and lots of China influence. This is going to be a huge problem for us going forward in every single key element that's needed for electrification. We are years and years behind, and we have to play catch up fast. Fortunately, the common sense middle is starting to win. This editorial Sunday in the Washington Post laid out a very pragmatic reason of why we need to invest in sustainable mining and put all of our efforts into innovation in that area. This is something that just must be done immediately and must be prioritized. First, if we just trudge along and don't address the supply issues, the price of scrap is going to skyrocket. Short-term good news for metal recyclers, but it's not what any of us want. We want a sustainable future for our families and our children, just like everyone else. We are not going to be able to retire vehicles like this beauty unless we commit to mining in the ground and getting all the elements we can for us domestically. That, with the work of the recyclers, will build a greater future for all of us.